everybody! Let's see. Who says that? Is that Kermit? I feel like one of the Muppets. Hello, everybody! Grover! That's Grover from, well, Sesame Street. Asbury74, thank you for the 8-month resub. And Little C2222 with a 15-month resub. Welcome, guys. Let's see here. Let's get some sound. Let's get some alt leveling. Grover was also a Muppet. I could never keep Muppets and Sesame Street straight, especially because I believe there was some crossover designed intentionally to confuse me. They did that to me personally. I just remember firing him out of a cannon in the PC game, The Muppets Inside, trying to hit him at a target, and he would fly off and, like, I don't think he burst into flames, but really should have done. Hi. How you guys doing? I'm trying out this cool new thing where I use this, where I use the campsite backgrounds. We were checking them out, and I was trying to assign 4 characters to play for Season 2, at least for the moment. My hunter that I've been gearing, my paladin that I'm leveling, who is nearly 78, so I'm pretty confident we can get him finished today, and then a warlock. Although, as much as I love Boy and as iconic as his name is, I kind of want a tall race for a warlock, so I'll think about that. Day is tired, happy it's Friday, good. How is Hazel? Hazel's alright. I'm doing okay. I'm keeping it more or less together. I'm juggling a couple of different balls. I may need to... I kind of regret saying balls, but that is what people tend to juggle. I'll need to, at 10:30 when I take my break, I need to make a phone call, so depending on how that goes, I may be gone a minute or two. It shouldn't be very long. Should be just fine. Let's see, we got that there, this there. But I want to get Anthus. I want to get Anthus to 80. He's 77 and 94%. I was doing just some, like, world quests on him last night. Oh, there's a pet battle world quest. But you know what it is. Figure, you know, off and away. Onwards and upwards. Ugh. And thank you very much for the 42-month resub. 4 and 42. And I have enjoyed every minute. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Ann. Oh, man. I am becoming increasingly aware of just how many little thingies. I mean, they're cute thingies though. Thingies that I have like on my desk and in my home. Maybe time to do a little bit of a declutter. Do I want to combine these things? I don't know. Do I have Valor Stones to burn? No, I don't have any Valor Stones at all. You get your Fractured Sparks before you even hit level 80. It's a bit funny. I kind of arrogantly thought that the time walking queue would be instant. It does say 57 seconds. It shouldn't take terribly long. He may have some more delves that he could do for experience, but I will not lie to you. I've completely lost track of which ones he has and has not done. Looks like everybody's here. Alrighty, off and away. I'm gonna pull more because that's what people want their tanks to do. There we go, that's good. I will not be the version of me that just pulls 2 mobs and then calls it a day. I should probably use that one. Yeah, that's a good button. And then that's probably good enough. I don't know what the rest of these do. I'm tanking the same way that I did in Cataclysm, and I think it'll be fine. The core buttons haven't changed all that much, so that's okay. What did the poor Pandaren behind you do? Poor Pandaren behind me. Oh, the one that's like facing the wrong way. That was the one that was abducted by Moose. I plunked him back on the shelf after I felt that the danger had passed. What if I just, like, grab some stuff? I don't have anything there. We can pop, like, some coolies, though. I want to stun you. Yeah, there we go. And then maybe this one. Yeah, something like that. In related news, I lost one of my balls recently. From the circular barbell of my septum piercing. Tempted to not include that last part. Oh, it's terrible when you're losing balls. Moose was losing balls this morning too. We gave him a tennis ball to play with because, well, we had one out and we thought he might like to chase it. And he's just overjoyed because he hasn't had, like, I have balls for him to chase. But I tend to give him, like, the bouncy rubber ones because the last time that he had tennis balls with, like, the fuzz on them, he would just sit down and methodically rip the fuzz off and consume it. So he was kind of on a tennis ball moratorium for a while. But we gave it another go, and he hasn't started ripping it apart yet. And he was just so happy. He was like, "Oh my god, a real tennis ball!" He was partying. He was raging. He was ecstatic. It was very cute. Literally the worst. Well, I hope you replace your your barbell with something that you like that keeps together. Sometimes stuff like that just, you know, wears out. It's terrible. What are we doing? We're going back the other way. Now kids have mittens attached to their coats. Maybe Moose needs a tennis ball with a long string attached to his paw. He gets him stuck under the couch. He'll get him stuck under the couch. And from most angles, he can actually push them out because the couch isn't very big. He can kind of fit one of his arms under there. His dog arms. And he knows that if he punches it, it'll roll. So he can sometimes actually surgically pinball the ball out from underneath the couch. I think he's smart. I think my baby's so smart. But sometimes it really just gets stuck down there, and then he needs long arms, Mom. Gonna get a replacement this afternoon. A few piercing shops not far from me. Nice. That sounds like fun. Is your weather any better? Is it spring there yet? Have you seen the sun? How's Sunwatch 2025 going? I need some water. Sun, yes, good. Is it still freezing? It was actually a little chilly this morning. I've been all spoiled by like these 10, 11, 12 degree days, but it's still getting down to like 5 at night. Still chilly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gotta get the good coats. Good coats out. Nice layers. I've been doing sample budgets for various, you know, like mortgage sizes and stuff and property taxes and whatever. And I've been kind of running the numbers and like looking at like how much things cost and how much I spend and how much I spend now and how much I make and all that. And it's all good, you know, like we're not coming up with wrong answers, which is nice, but like it's funny how quickly you go, you know what? All of these things that I wear and use now, these are going to be good forever. I don't need new things indefinitely. Has been helpful to have all that data. Yeah. It makes me feel better because I think something that stresses me out a lot about house hunting is just all of the unknowns. And obviously I don't want to get myself in over my head. So doing budgets like that and kind of seeing like, what do I make on a good month? What do I make on a bad month? What can I afford on a bad month? What if we had like 9 bad months together? You know, like just different scenarios of things. Because the one thing that making a down payment does is it kind of toasts your safety net a little bit. Not entirely, but like a lot of my savings that I've been kind of using to make myself feel better are my down payment. So finally warmed up here. Nice 22 Celsius. Oh, you're living. That's perfect. That's t-shirt weather. Nice and sunny. I'm gonna have to start getting my sunscreen out again soon. I'm not ready for that. I have a little SPF in like my face moisturizer, but I don't have like I've been wearing sleeves, so I haven't been whipping out the full shebang. This is going well, right? This is going fine. Yeah, this is going fine. I haven't died yet. That's good. I don't want to look at a cinematic. We're leaving. I have an unspent talent point. I haven't looked at my talents critically whatsoever because it's kind of like, I don't know, a bit absurd. I feel like they're asking like a garden rabbit to choose, you know, something important that a rabbit would not know. Which kind of fuel is going to be most efficient for a vehicle, or I don't know, something smart. And I'm just kind of looking at it like, carrots, grass. Don't know any of these words. Yeah, let's just like, can you think that we can just like hug right? Let's just hug right. There's going to be a wormy over here. So we'll get the wormy, and I'm going to grab these guys too. That's what cooldowns are for, everybody. Dung. I like Divine Toll. Makes a big dung sound. My sound's not up very loud, but I can still recreate it. Are you still playing Anthus? And he's level 78, and I'm in time walking. We're in business. We are in busyness. Still tanking. Yeah, look at him go. Look at him go. We're doing the thing. I feel like time walking tanking for me is like totally fine. And like leveling dungeons. It's just in Mythic Plus where it becomes like a problem when you pull packs that you were not supposed to. That's really my main hang up with tanking. And it's really not a hard thing to learn, and you'd think I would have known something from having DPS'd or healed any number of different Mythic dungeons. Oh yeah, I forgot they come back. But I've learned nothing. I have nothing learned. We're gonna maybe like change their sound around a little bit. I found out when I upgraded my graphics driver, it reset all of my WoW graphics settings, so I had to go through and turn a bunch of stuff back down because my computer was like, vroom, vroom, like trying to like run it at like 4K with ray tracing at 120 FPS while recording. And it's just like, let's calm down. We don't need to do that. I appreciate that you can, but you know, take it easy. Guess what we did last weekend? My friends dragged me into Mythic Plus keys, did 6s last weekend on my Resto Druid. Day on a Resto Druid. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but day off her warrior. Mildly stressful, fun, nice. I'm having so much fun with keys this season. Although I like healing them better than DPS in them. Healing's really fun this season. DPS is fine too. It's just that my friends do so much damage that you're never gonna feel like you're getting anywhere if you're in a group with them. My friends crank all of them. They're all very good. And I have a bad habit of trying to do DPS in my healing gear, so like I won't have optimized secondaries, and I'll be like, it doesn't matter, but like it does kind of matter if you're trying to you know, look good anyway. My Two Tunes warrior, of course, but an EU account. Oh, and that one's a druid. Gotcha. Don't like Guardian or Feral. Been experimenting. Nice. I don't like ads or something. I forget. It's time walking. He's about to be dead. How much XP? Oh, yeah. About a third of a level. Almost half a level, actually, although I did have rested. Yeah, that was fine. I would go again. That's a 568. I would put that on over my 415 Horseman's Ring. And we're going to have 500 Time Warp badges because I actually did a time walking dungeon. Sometimes I forget. Paladin Alt Revisit prepares to not get attached. Look at me tanking. Dr. Sil, thank you for the 9-month resub. Appreciate it. Love Miss Weaver for healing. Hard reflex with my brain too. Guess what we did last night? Getting good plate mug? Not so far. Not yet. Not yet. You know what? It's actually kind of flattering that they wanted to queue with me again. I'm gonna take that as a huge compliment. I must be doing okay. Did you get Galley? Did ya? Yeah. We got him. We got him. He's toast. He's pushing daisies. No more birthdays for him. It was actually, it was kind of funny, like, because we were originally, like, struggling to kind of get into phase 2. But this week, I feel like we had a big power jump over last week. Oh, Katie, that stinks. That's stinky. Where I'm going to finish this dungeon anyway. This week, we had a big power jump over last week, so then we were kind of pretty quickly making it, like, sort of a half a phase further. And then we were progressing in the final phase, but, like, we progressed through it pretty fast. I don't know, like, I feel like we got the hang of it. We kind of found a rhythm for it, and then it was fine. The biggest problem with Heroic Gallywix is there is nowhere to stand sometimes. And maybe that's like, maybe that would improve as we get better at like baiting various mechanics, and things will start to spawn in places that are better. But sometimes with all of the bombs and the different things that are denial on the floor, you are trying to like pump out as much HPS or DPS or whatever as you can while moving, while wedging yourself into like a teeny little itty bitty like little triangle of floor that is left between various other things. Just a mess. Just a big fat mess. But we did it. No more family meals. Running bombs is love. Yeah, I ran a bunch of bombs too. They're not hard to run. It's nice. You just pick them up with extra action button and then you chuck them with extra action button. So it's not difficult to do. But, yeah. Lots of bombs to run. First phase kind of challenging. Yeah. And the first phase is like a lot of healing required. And we kind of eventually figured out our rhythm for it. We definitely needed gear. We didn't really have the gear to do it the first week. And we didn't have enough healers to do it the first week. We eventually ended up doing it, I'm pretty sure, with 5 healers. One of which somebody brought in a friend. And then I forget how many people, but it's a higher healer ratio than we usually end up running. And I think if we hadn't been able to field that, we would have needed another like 2 weeks of gear. Just because the HPS requirements are bananas. But yeah, once we got through that, I feel like we also needed to progress the middle phase for basically as long as we took to progress the first one. I was kind of hoping that as soon as we got out of phase 1, everything would just come together. And it definitely took longer than that, but the third phase is not. The final phase is fine. The final phase is like, you just need to keep it together and not lose people to floor stuff, basically. Which is hard because there's not very much floor in which to live, but it can be done.
Your undying souls will fuel my ascension from the darkness.
Don't mind me having no aggro. Everything's fine. There we go. Whoop-de-doo.
Yes, come closer.
If I'm gonna play this again, I'm probably gonna need another weak core that tracks my uptime on my Shield of the Righteous.
I will feast on your terror.
It's like every 3 seconds, though. I feel like you could probably just get into a rhythm of hitting it.
You are just maggots swarming to the corpse of a dying god.
But yeah, I'm happy that we did it. I hope my footage of it's okay. I recorded it before I realized that my frame rate had uncapped itself. So I was getting some pretty substantial frame drops while we were progressing. After the last poll that we did, I was gonna go check my graphics settings to see if I could change something to prevent those frame drops, because it was like, I was tired too, so I was like, is my brain lagging? Is my game kind of like dropping frames or lagging? Like, something is not running smoothly here. And I think it was a little bit of both. But on that poll, we killed it, so I didn't really get a chance to fix it. But it's okay. I think I have some footage. Tell those YouTube people it's their computers. We're motoring. We're zipping. We're zooming. We're grabbing some spiders. Evening, Hazel and chat. Good evening, Mrs. Rock Guru. How are you doing today? I thought Kitty was going to get up here, but she didn't. She thought about it. Oh man, this morning I got up in the middle of the night to just like get up and get some water. And I get back to bed and I realize I'm kind of warm, and I had like a quilt on top of the bed. So sort of folding back the quilt to push it off to make the bed less warm. And I fold it over and I start to push it. And then I realize there's a cat in there. Uh-oh, I messed up. Whoopsie-doodle. And then she didn't even meow at me. She didn't even complain. She was just kind of like, huh? And I like unfolded it and then apologized to the cat. I apologized to Kira for like 2 minutes straight. But she was fine. It was just funny. It was dark. Disturbed the kitty cave. Yeah. Okay. When I get Anthus to 80 and I get him into some gear, I want to pick out like a brand new transmog for him to wear. But, oh, I got his big toe. Do worms have toes? Well, not anymore. I want to pick him out a transmog, but seeing myself actually like in a dungeon, you're not really, I mean, I guess this is always true. You're looking more so at your UI and your surroundings than what you're wearing, but like, you're not really seeing him so much. He's pretty shiny. He kind of glows. It's tough to, it's like the opposite of shadow form. These are pretty fast dungeons. I wonder how long the last one took us. I wonder if I scroll up if I still have it. Hey, yeah, there's Gugrock. Oh, I don't have DBM on, so that's not gonna tell me. That's my problem. CharBB, thank you for the 3-month resub. Appreciate it. Katie will sometimes sneak into the toddler's room, burrow under the blankets. If we can't find her, I go in there and softly poke the blankets, and I hear brr, brr. That's the sound that you get. Whoa, they just blew him up. That's crazy. That's the sound that you get from Kira when she's feeling generous. If she's cranky, then you'll get a meow. Okay, I am going to very, very briefly scoop the cat box. One sec. Thank you for your patience. We're coming back. I should probably turn on DBM for him if he doesn't have it on already. It is on. I guess it's just not on for like all of the old dungeons. So WAD would have been the one that we would have needed there. Love nighttime cat snuggles, although one of mine now gets up and demands that I open the curtain for her every morning at 7 a.m. sharp. They added cats to Ark Ascended. They'll attack massive dinosaurs if they're so inclined. Yep. Sounds about right. Okay, we are 78 and 90-something percent. 91%. I feel bad that I'm not like on the do X Time Walking Dungeons quest, but you can't get it yet. You can't get it yet. It's unlocked. Well, we go back in. This is worth just like one quest worth of experience. I usually end up wanting to do world quests instead, but it's so much slower. It is not better experience remotely. It's just like, I don't know, something satisfying about doing world quests for XP. I'm gonna delete the Horseman Ring. Gathering's not bad. Do we have mining and herbs tracked? Actually, I could probably buy a true site file as well if I wanted to do something in between time walking queues, but like, he's gonna be finished in no time. Just give me like one. Just give me one. Time walking all the way, so good. Got all classes to 80 in a week. Nice. Nice. This will be my 5th 80, which means that after this, all of my future characters will be leveling with maximum bonus experience. Hang on, I need my flower. I need it. Oh man, it's so slow. Here we go. Ooh, is this Everbloom? Everbloom! I don't have any buffs, right? I'm not buffing anybody. I'm just running. What do they want? Oh, it's mage food. That's fine. I'm cranky, apparently. What do you want? Why are you pinging behind me? No backwards, only forwards. What bonus experience? So there is a warband-wide achievements that they've added. Here, can we just like curve around this way? Warband-wide achievements they've added. We'll get some of these. And every 80 that you have gives you 5% extra experience gained account-wide, up to a cap of 25% at 5. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. You definitely start to feel it once you get it up to kind of like 15-20%. You can definitely tell that there's something there. Oh, I can mount, that's right. Oh, we got him. It'll be nice to be getting some time walking badges too. I know for a fact I need time walking mounts. I think I even need one from WoD. I'm pretty sure they added one to WoD that I don't have yet. This one, this guy. Give me these guys. He will awake.
Interrupt.
Maybe a little kick there. Oh, that's a big heal. Can I bring these in? I'm not like real good at that. I want to try Ret too, but I think I'm gonna do that at level 80. I'll get like a Ret weapon and then like a questing spec, I guess, at first, and then go, I don't know, fight some kobolds and find out what I'm doing. Jinla2, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Now, back to my cats. My cat loves to jump on the counter and slide around. I heard jumping on the counter brings new meaning to counter surfing. I know this isn't like an important strat, but I'm bringing him to the wall. Ret's one of the most simple specs in the game. Same complexity as BM Hunter. You'll be fine. What are the odds that you and I are both working on Blood Elf Paladins this week? Trying to finally get the Heritage Armor. Nice. Did I ever get Heritage Armor?
Breath incoming.
Do I? I might need to get Heritage Armor. That might have been why I leveled Anthus. Now that you mention it, that might be on my to-do list. A little biased because it's my main, but Ret's fun. You know what I should probably do is I should make sure I have Intercession. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was going to say, I know I'm a Battle Res class. I should try to have the B-Res on my bar. Would be good. Yep. And then up the hill we go. Does remind me, I have all those remix characters I leveled just for Heritage. So much to do. Yeah, I also kind of leveled for Heritage, and but then didn't actually like stop to get any of it.
Run.
I just leveled them all to 70 or whatever during remix, and then and then promptly forgot all about him. When we got Boppin leveled up, that was one of the things that I did on her. Was I was like, oh hang on a second, I never got my Goblin Heritage. That's crazy. There was some way of checking, I feel like, what Heritage was still needed that I used to get a feel for what I still needed to do, but I forget what it was that I did.
Run.
Mine got their Heritage set and now just sort of sit there.
Run.
The Belt Paladin set and the quest line was really nice. Oh. Yeah, I think it was some kind of an achievement. But not all of them have achievements. Oh, I don't remember. Kalias, thank you for the 17-month resub. I'm pretty sure I don't have the Belf set or the Belf Paladin set, but I would need to check. Yeah, maybe it was all the things that I used to finally like see it out.
Run.
Mop remix characters are sitting in their own camps at the bottom of the character select. Brought them to Stormwind, transferred them, didn't look back. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed the part where I was just like harvesting their gold, because they gave them some like freebie starter gold. And if you leveled a ton of remix characters, also level 79, thank you very much.
Run.
If you leveled a ton of remix characters, it kind of adds up. Okie dokie. So, pretty sure I've seen people tank him over here, like on a guy.
Interrupt 1.
We'll kick that. Oh wow, they really like light that up.
Target you.
Am I meant to have this charge on me? Because it like mucks up the floor a little bit.
Target you.
Okay. My remix tunes immediately went to Mount Farm Jail. Yeah, I ended up playing at least a little bit of them. I'm not gonna pull too much of this stuff because I know they cast some pretty big danger things.
Watch orb. AOE incoming. AOE Watch orb. incoming.
Used to farm mounts so much, but they just added way too many. Stopped at like 750. That's a lot. Pull it all. I used to die on that trash so often when this was a key. Both times that it was a key. I would just get... You just put one toe in something bad and you're absolutely toast. What's his title? Oh, he's High Lord right now.
Watch orb.
My body. It's the only way to
Doing this key in a 29 level. Having the problem where I mostly just want to farm in my main. I empathize. Depending on what your main is, sometimes that can go better than others. Sometimes I just want to take my main and just run a bunch of different raids on it to collect things, but my main is a priest and she doesn't move so fast. Everbloom when pally spells are bugged was a time. Oh, I don't remember that. I also like completely don't remember keys going as high as like 2029. Like I know that they used to go higher, or that we used to do higher keys, but I don't really remember. I guess we did 20s for like portals. 20s used to be portals, right? I must have done that, but I don't think I went past 20. Not that I remember anyway. Highest ever time was a 21. Did Lives of Chromie yesterday?
Shockwave.
Somehow. Had never done that. That's a fun one. I haven't done it in forever. Nice. Alright. I'm just seeing if I can keep the ret, because the ret does really big damage. Are they bringing back corruptions or just visions? I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. 31 is a lot. Grim Rail! Grim Rail! Ah, jeez. Oh man. I'm gonna have to buy the motion sickness elixir on the train. I gotta remember to pick that up when we get there. So let's like hug left. We don't need all of it. It's not Mythic Plus. We're not going for percentage here. We are going for percentage. Okay. There we go.
Where you want this box? Over there. Why do you keep
Where do you want this box?
always move the boxes
Put the
from
bombs
here
over
to
there. No, there. Gallywix has some funny voice lines. Move your feet. Get up and dance. Honestly, dreading visions. Testing visions again. They're actually kind of fun. Yeah, I don't have very many good memories of visions, but I'm hoping that I will change my mind. Could happen. Do I take him on top of? I guess I could try. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Won't worry about it. Pardon me.
AOE incoming. Target you.
It's too much fun.
He moved. Did I aim him bad? I might aim him
Target
bad.
you.
There we go. Oh no, we killed him.
AOE incoming.
You coming down, buddy? Yeah. I don't know that I did a terribly good job of this one. Made a point of saying no need for cloak. That's good.
Was not the plan.
I have like a regular res. Oh, we're resing. Okay. Took me ages to get Mail Muncher and the Illyria weapon enchant. Never want to go back. Yeah, Mail Muncher was kind of mean to me too. Alright, it's gonna be boat time. I think this dungeon's gonna get me quite close to 80. Man, that does a lot of damage. Okay. Isn't there a guy? Here's the guy. So he gives you this. It is thankfully free. You drink it. And then we're good. Okay.
Shockwave.
I'm going to try and point things to the best of my ability back towards the doors, but I think some of the things random
Shockwave.
target, maybe? Maybe they just target me. I know that this trash can get people murdered in all kinds of colorful ways. I'm not going to try to overpull it. I don't think you have to.
Watch your feet.
And I know it can
Watch your feet.
toast people pretty easy.
Watch your feet.
Formation now.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Watch your feet.
Come on, swines.
Alright,
Shockwave.
alright.
Signed up for
That's good. That's what we have cooldowns for.
Shockwave.
Vision's really
Watch your
fun.
feet.
A lot of them, trepidation
Shockwave.
comes from them being
Watch your
mandatory,
feet.
being challenging, something you felt bad to mess up with
Watch
limited
your
entry.
feet.
My
Watch
biggest
your
gripe with
feet.
Visions was that they
Watch
were
your feet.
long periods of concentrated focus that didn't vary enough week to week. I felt like I was doing the same 45-minute choreographed dance every single week, like every single time I wanted to do it. Like there was Stormwind and Orgrimmar. So those were a little different, but I didn't feel that the corruptions
Phase
really
2.
made them meaningfully different playthrough to playthrough, so it just kind of felt like doing the same very slow, careful thing exactly over and over again, and that made it really boring for me. The replayability did not match the level of replay that we needed to meet, I felt.
I've got my sights on you.
But it was a long time ago. I might feel differently. It might work out to be different.
Let 'em have it, boys. I've got my sights on you.
Yeah, I did the masks. We did the 5 masks at some point.
Rapid fire!
It kind of felt like doing Awakening the Machine every week if Awakening the Machine took 4 times as long and was harder. But it's still the exact same, like, pulls and pathing and everything.
I've got my sights on you. Let 'em have it, boys. I've got my sights on you. Let 'em have it, boys. Rapid fire! Let 'em have it, boys.
There's a boomer in there somewhere. That's just grenades.
Rapid fire! Give 'em all you got.
Phase 3.
The grenades do work for sure. They hurt really bad. I forget if we talked about the Switch 2. Excited about it? I think it would be feral if they announced a new Animal Crossing. I read a theory that I kind of feel like has some merit, where they stand to gain a lot by holding off on Animal Crossing, because there are some people that are going to buy the new Switch because it's a new Switch, regardless of the launch catalogs. So you release it without any like major console sellers, or maybe with just like one like traditional one, and then you hold off until your sales start to kind of fall off, and then you come out with another game that you know people will for sure buy the console for that game. Animal Crossing is not the only one of those games. Zelda's another one, but it's one of them. Where people will pick up the console later on down the road because it's getting Animal Crossing. So yeah. I heard it's expensive. And I heard the games are expensive. I didn't actually look at the prices. I'm sure in Canadian they're exorbitant. I'm kind of in a not spending money kind of mood. I'm saving up for some bigger things in my life, so I feel like it can wait. I have a Switch. I have old Animal Crossing. I'm just gonna play that one. I might start a new file. 80 for the new Mario Kart. Yeah, and if that's USD, I can only imagine what they want Canadian for it. So. Not in this economy. Pokemon is the single reason I buy Nintendo.
Breath incoming. Shockwave.
Level of rebellion I've been seeing for game pricing is encouraging. Yeah, I'm just a little skeptical because people love to complain and people love to make noise online, and that's great. See if they follow it up with actual people. There's going to be people that you know, whine and moan and then buy it anyway. That's what's really going to put the proof in the pudding, so to speak. There we go. Alright, I need 2-3 more bars. I could just, it's probably faster for me to do one more key, or one more dungeon. So I'm gonna see if they want to queue again. They do, okay. One last one and that'll stick me at 80 for sure. Usually $60 games here cost around double that. Same for consoles. Yeah. Yeah, I do want one day. I've had a Switch. It's been great. I like my Switch very much. I am down to buy the next version of it eventually. I cannot afford to buy it on launch, and I don't particularly want to, even if I had the money for it. It's just, you know, we'll see where I'm at down the road when they come out with the next gen of Animal Crossing. That's probably what's gonna get me, if I had to guess.
Rivers of the damned, rise.
Go this way.
Rise in the name of
Watch your step.
Rise in the name of Ner'zhul.
I don't know why I thought I could pull that thing all the way over here. It stops to cast. You seem like a big Mario Kart fan. Yeah, it gave me away. Not wildly so. I've never actually, I don't think I've, maybe once I bought a Mario Kart game. I must have bought one once, maybe for the Wii U. Yeah, not a must-have for me.
Leave this place, outsider.
Back in the early days, NES were priced, it would be 100 USD now, adjusted for inflation. Yeah. I think the problem is that a lot of people's incomes haven't kept up with inflation. So as much as goods and services do, you kind of, you know, you pay your inflated rent or whatever it is because you have to. But things that you can't let go of, you start to if your cost of living's not keeping up. I'm dumb. Where am I going? This way? This way. That way? This way? Sorry guys. Sorry everybody. I don't think it actually matters. I think we can do either way. Oh, you want to go this way? You yanked me back. Why is that?
Interrupt.
It's alright. We're getting there. Yeah, this will be fun. This will do. Whenever I tank this dungeon, I always get lost in this section. I feel like we didn't need those. But we're
Watch
doing
your
it.
step.
Okie dokie. This Ret Paladin, I don't know if they're... No, they're level 80. They're not twinking. Doing tons of damage. Just buckets of damage. I'm level 650. Maybe they're just really good.
AOE incoming.
Battery won't last that long compared to the Switch now.
Killads.
Yeah, I guess everybody has different ways in which they used their Switch. I pretty much exclusively play it in the dock with the TV and like a controller. I play it like a traditional console. Maybe it's because I'm a big spoiled grown-up that doesn't really have to share my TV with anybody. I mean, my partner and I just kind of do things together. Or maybe it's because I don't go places with a console really. It's not like I'm really traveling. I'm not taking a bunch of flights. I'm not like on the bus with the Switch. Even if I was commuting like that, I would get motion sick anyway. So if I'm gaming, I want I want the big TV. I've never had to think about the battery life. Some classes just scale better for time walking. That makes sense. Well, it's good inspiration for when Anthus. Oh, oopsies. For when Anthus needs to learn Ret.
Interrupt.
Yeah, let's just get these two.
Yes, come closer. Your souls are strong and
You can thank Sony for games being 60 for a long time, because before the PS1, 60 to 90 here in Germany. One thing I will say though, for my own buying habits, I guess, is that compared to...
Runaway.
What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that I don't buy new games as much anymore because I play the games that I have for much longer because they're maintained as services instead of sold as standalone titles and then replaced every 3 years. I guess like I buy new WoW expansions, so for WoW you're kind of doing both. You're kind of buying the new game price and the subscription price. But a lot of the games that I'll play, things that I've put a lot of time into... what are we thinking of? We're thinking of Recently Satisfactory. Hearthstone Battlegrounds is one. I'm playing Stardew Valley. I'm playing Animal Crossing. Most of these are games that you'll buy once, and then they just keep patching them. Obviously, Hearthstone BGs sell season passes. WoW sells expansions. But, like, for the most part, nowadays, I'll play the same games for kind of years on end. I'm not playing new games very often. So that I'm not saying that it like makes it okay to charge $1 bajillion for games, but I'm not shelling out like brand new game title costs all the time. And if I do, I expect to be playing that game for years and not just for like 2 months until the next thing comes out.
Interrupt.
Maybe that's always been true for a bunch of people, but I feel like the culture changed a tiny bit with game like maintenance and patches and stuff. Personally, I think this is one of the worst trading posts so far. I only like the hoods as usual. I thought the masks for the Fill the Bar reward should have... I mean, there's nothing that says they have to put something good on Fill the Bar. They can do whatever they want. There's no rules or anything, but like, I wasn't a huge fan of the masks. I bought one of the 2 mushroom sets, the garden gnome sets, and then I bought the snail mount. And that's it. I'm not buying the horsey. I'm saving some tender. This time I'm not going to get chucked into the water. Sound good? Sound good. There's a big frontal, and I'm going to step to the side.
Shockwave.
Wow. I did it. I learned something. Horse kind of not worth it since they don't fly. They're just, they're nice looking, and I don't really mind a ground mount that's just a ground mount. There are still scenarios in which you're going to want to use those, such as the Darkmoon Fair, but it's just not my look. Isn't many new games anyway, not many choices.
Shockwave.
A lot of studios based in not cheap places to live. I don't know. I see the argument that you're making. I don't I don't know. I think it's probably true for smaller studios, but like the bigger ones that have stockholders to pay out, I don't know if they, you know, couldn't afford to pay their staff if they didn't charge $80 for games. Maybe. I don't know.
Watch your step.
Had to get the garden gnome sets. I had to get at least one of them. I surprised myself by getting the red one. I thought I was going to want the blue-purple one. Usually more my colors. I'm not usually red, but the red one just looked like such a nice color palette. It was so earthy and like natural looking that I felt like I simply must.
Interrupt.
Man, you run into a pack, you pop Divine Toll and Eye of Tear, and you are cranking in Time Walking. Maybe the first month where I don't buy anything from the post. Save up some tendies. At least put some wings in the snail? No, I like the snail as is. Plus, it's not like they were charging 800 tender for it. It was like 300 and something tender. I think it was fair. I bought the snail. Not everything has to fly. For me, personally. Darkmoon Fairhorse is Alliance only. What? That's the first I've heard of that.
The Shadow Moon cannot be defeated. We walk in the realm of death itself.
Is that true? I don't That would be
Shockwave.
crazy. Like, that would be crazy, and that's the absolute first I've heard of it.
Shockwave. Special coming. Run away.
Bought them, tried mounting them, it said
Shockwave.
alliance only. Oh yeah, we need to do one of these things.
Shockwave.
They were bugged at first, but are unlocked for Horde, at least on EU. Okay.
Shockwave.
Yeah, they would make sense if it was a bug. It would be bananas if that was intentional and kept in. That would be crazy. Oh, I got a Borsal. Thank you very much. Nice. I'm level 80. Woo! The horses get freaked out by the cows on their backs. I don't know. I don't think they'd like a wolf on their back any better. Congrats. Why, thank you. Lovely. Grab my last hero talent point. I kind of want to turn the Borsal in because if I don't do it, I never will. I don't know if those are. I don't think those are account wide though. Like, what am I gonna do? Soul shape on Anthus? He can turn in his time walking thing to War Spear. Do you do any birding? I love looking for birds and trying to identify them. I'm not very good at it because I can't see them very well. I think I need a little bit of a glasses update, and also even when I have my binoculars, I'm not real good with them.
Truth is out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I want my hat back.
Safe. Keep your eyes on the horizon. Travel safe.
Pally's up to 80. What's the next character you're gonna push? It'll be a Warlock, but I want to get the Paladin geared a little bit first. I want to actually play it some. Also, I need to make sure that this week I do a chet list on my Priest as well, because I want to make sure I don't forget to do any chet list for rep. That's one of the major reasons why I'm leveling more characters to 80, is to get them more rep with those factions. First stop, though, is the Warbank.
Supply of goods for
Take a look at our account-bound gear. What do we have for plate? We have veteran shoulders, veteran legs, veteran gloves, adventure helm, adventure chest, okay, and then weapons. Oh, that's a vibrant blade. I have a two-handed strength axe. Could use that. That's a ret weapon. Do I have a one-hander and a shield, maybe? That's a two-handed sword. That's an int sword. I don't know who that's for. Warglaives. I have a shield. If I wanted to play prot, anyway. I don't see... Oh, there's a one-handed adventure sword. Alright. Did I grab it? Oh yeah, trinkets. And there's a ring. There's a neck. There's a trinket. Alright. So he's starting at 535. Nice little shield somewhere. Thought I saw a few shield icons. There's one. And then Rhett's basically just gonna have the two-hander. Look at his outfit. I look so silly. $600 gear in the auction house, 150 gold. Does it? Is this true? Let me see. Maybe in your realm. Let me see. Plate. I want a belt. Usable. Item level. 200. That's 50 gold over. I don't know about that. Oh gosh, I'm spoiled. Farming the other cards. Yeah, I have been pretty satisfied with just using the free card that you get in a week and doing it that way. I've been happy with that. So I'm gonna get rid of these extra bits. Oh yeah, he's gonna have. I got this box last week. That's gonna give me a sedimentary chess piece. Where did it go? Oh, also he got a 629 veteran ring. Put that on. 623 veteran chest. Just trying to get rid of all my old gear so I don't accidentally put any of it on things that we don't need. Yeah, that's fine. Fine. Don't need that, don't need that. Already know that. All good. Probably, well, I might need that elixir. We'll see. 593. And we're keeping those two things. Okay, so he's up to 598 actually, which is I think much better than Boppin did initially. And I'm sure we can get a few more veteran pieces. He looks insane. He looks crazy. Didn't get any rep? Yes, you have to turn it into your faction quartermaster. I'm actually going to do that now. I'm going to see if I can squeeze in, if I can do a whole check card in like half an hour on my priest. You'll take it to the quartermaster of the faction that you want to boost, one of the 5 Undermine cartels, and they'll sell you a thing for that completed check card. Turning it into Chet itself just gives you Valor Stones and progress towards the part-timer achievement, which you might want to do at some point if you like collecting. So it's not a total waste to turn them into Chet, but it will not give you any bonus rep. Okay. Also, I found very important breaking news. I found a chest piece that I liked better with the set. I changed it out. She's got like a little green strapped together vestie. Okay. Let's get into maybe a shadow spec here. It's my printer. 500 rep per list. 500 rep per list. Each character that you have at 80 will get a free one from Chet. So alts is a good way to help move that bar a little faster if you are feeling impatient like me.
Show 'em what's what.
Show 'em what's what. Of course, doing my first Chet list was super easy because I was doing all of the weeklies down here anyway and like all the world quests, so I just kind of got it done as a matter of course. But doing them all again, I guess doing them again is good for resonance crystals. So not the end of the world here. Let's get a new list. The Wicked Fate, thank you for the 37-month resub. Appreciate it very much. Okay, so a brand new list. Let's see what we can do here. Side with a cartel. That one's been done. Let's do a batch of 10 deliveries because that will give me another point and it's a chance to get a mount. Is there anything here for I was just checking to see if there's anything for search pricing, but I don't see anything, so I'm just going to do deliveries like default. Let's see how fast we can do 10. Where are we going?
Burn rubber, honey.
Burn rubber. Blackwater Marina.
One goblin's tragic oil spill is another's marketing opportunity.
One goblin's tragic oil spill is another's marketing opportunity. I love this zone. It's so fun. I did one checklist so far this week. This will be number 2. And then Anthus will be doing number 3. Plus Anthus can get, Anthus can definitely get, oh, that's just a world quest. Although it's for 976 gold. Don't mind me. This is an easy world quest. It's 1,000 gold for grabs. I can't just walk away from that kind of money. It's really fun. I'm quite pleased with how geared I was able to get Anthus. I think I just had more Warbound gear ready to go. And then I can do weekly chests. He'll get 2 pieces of veteran gear from weekly chests. I wonder if the one that I looted last week but didn't open until now counts. Because I definitely looted the chest last week, but it didn't let me open it until level 80. So we'll see, basically. There we go. Okay.
Our pragmatic corporate philanthropy will be great for our brand recognition.
Tailgate Park. Over this way.
There go the dark views, doing their doing bad thing. Go do your doing good thing and make them stop.
Alright, that counts. Love how fast these are.
Job, Dollface. You make sure I got my cut of your tip, right?
I think the more of these I do, the better I'm going to get at learning exactly where they are and how to get to them. I just got to pay attention. Here we go. Yeah, Castaway Cove, you go through the building.
Great work, Toots. I hope you
Oh, I'm almost died! This is my main! I used my Catalyst Charge this week to catalyze some Myth Track gloves that I had handy. I was pretty happy with it. Alright, back to the hotel. I'm pretty sure I got my lab rat yesterday. I think I got my 3rd vintage can and I like transferred them and I turned it in to get my pet. I think that happened. Granny Crossing's easy. We like this one.
What's the news?
What's the news? My Steam Whittle rep is 13.6k revered. So I think next week is the earliest I get this done. And even that's gonna need me to really do some strong rep farming here because I think you get like about 5k rep if you just do like your world quests and your weeklies. I think it's been kind of what I've been averaging. Maybe it's a bit different than that. Slimes, okay. I think this is one of my least favorite ones, but you can't really skip them unless you want to reset your streak. I can't farm rep anymore. I got burned out from season 1, so my undermine rep is at like 4 renown. I can't. That's okay. It's just cosmetics and stuff for the most part. You don't like giga need any of it. I've been really enjoying this though. There's so many different things that you can do, and all of the voice acting of the characters are so fun. Okay. Looks like I have a bunch of world quests on my map, but they're all quests that I did on my hunter already, so I wouldn't get any more rep for doing them. Although, the gold's tempting. Doing gold world quests on all my characters is really tempting. I'm that. I guess I'm not that broke. I got like 150k, but it's not a lot. It's not a huge safety net. Not exactly something that you're gonna take shopping. Come on, slimes. Where are you at? I know the slimes are like in the goo, but... Oh yeah, this one. You get I'm pretty sure you get Steam Needle Rep for doing that, but it's tough to do if you don't have other people doing it with you. Didn't realize just how many bobber toys there are and the ones I'm missing from Legion Fisher Friend. Finally learned about how to do that last night. Nice. They're fun. They're definitely fun. I like the new bobbers a lot. I used to use the can of worms as like my favorite one because it just, I don't know, it feels like they were so close to having something fish would actually bite on, but then the worms are like in a can with the worm bit up, so the fish would just see the can. I guess it would still be shiny. It would still kind of sort of work. But one of the new ones is a hot dog. And, you know, you should check that out. You just might find a catfish. Oh, slimes, please. Meow. Meow. Hey, Hazel. Hello, worm. How you doing? Oh, that felt mean, but that's your Twitch name. Greetings, worm. Good, 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 good. All the toys make me want to fish even more. This is... Oh, more sewage. Yes! I've never been so happy to see runaway sewage in all my days. Here we go. Sometimes I'll finish this quest after like 15 minutes of like trolling around here looking for slimes. Maybe there's like another area. There must be. And then the lady will be like, record time! Oh, okay. If you say so. Oh, sewage. I know a worm is a dragon, it's just pronounced the same way, so it felt mean, that's all.
Honey, sweetie, baby, sugar plum angel face. Thanks for completing that job. My pocketbook thanks you too.
Alright. Here's the package, this way. Maybe to the left. We see it. We see it. Oh, on a 3-stream streak. Mm-hmm. There we go. Nice and easy. Makes up for the slime thing a little bit.
You're my favorite driver.
Oh, another package. Perfect.
Don't tell the rest of them I said that, okay?
I'm her favorite driver, she said. She promised.
We've loaded up this shredder with our newest anti-antifreeze. Tested out by icing down a few things.
You do the work.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch up my boost for something different. I think I could go a little faster. I'm getting a little better at the driving, and by driving I mean just sticking to the road so I don't get stuck in stuff.
You will never believe the kind of chemicals people throw away. Get into that junk and cook up some free potions.
There we go. Oh, there's lots of them in here. So I think I just need like 4. Because I got 20% from just the one hyena. I think we do this little pack, that'll be good. Don't die! Don't die!
Nice
There we go.
job. Now get back to work, Toots.
I wonder how many check cards I have in this character. Ooh, I got a green I didn't have any appearances for yet. I know my hunter actually has a fair few. I'm not going to get like an extra list every week or anything, but I'll get one eventually.
What's the news?
What's the damage?
I know you're a supermarket, but I need to buy auto parts.
Yeah? Time's a wasting.
Okay, very good. And I got a pet. I got a personal use sapper. From my when you finish 9 jobs, they give you a little batch of stuff and you have a chance to get cosmetics. I still need the mount for sure. But let's see it. It's one of these little robo things. Ooh, that is backwards. It's huge! It's huge! It's bigger than me! Why is it so large? You can spam the jobs. You can just keep going. There is no daily lockout. Do you add people? I do not. I exclusively remove people. My friends list was about 35 people 2 years ago, and it's been dwindling 2 to 3 every year. I hope we get more modern city zones like Undermine. Works for making things feel fresh. Reminds me of New Donk City in Mario Odyssey. Yeah, with I don't think I have any pet biscuits on me, but with a pet biscuit it would be absolutely bananas. I had no idea they were that big. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna turn jobs off. Check my chat list, because that would have given me ship. Scrap. Scrap is pretty easy. Let's do that. Also, we'll do scrap first. Where's the trash? Show me the trash. Oh, it's, there it is. The other reason to have alts in Undermine is to do the big weekly rears for chances at miscellaneous mechanica, or at least better chances at miscellaneous mechanica. I've done this terrible. I always mess this one up. I always try to go over this wall, and you can, but it's like really annoying. Also, you tend to get a little bit moitered. Imagine if you use the cookie that makes the pet grow larger. Oh yeah, I read that one already. There is one of those rares up that I need to do, but oh, I missed it. Gosh darn it, I missed it. I'll see if I can make it a junk wall. My miscellaneous mechanica stash is, I have 2, and I'm gonna need apparently 113. That's what all the things is telling me that I'm gonna need. That's not doing so hot. Not doing so good. Good grief. Got a staff from Weekly Rare. Nice, nice. Do you know what warlock you want to make yet? I don't know. A tall race, I think, because I want someone who's gonna look real nice in some slinky cloth. No, I'm not wearing my, I keep using my Signet of the Priory, but I'm not wearing it. Ah, somebody's here. Excellent. I was getting a little worried. Priests do not particularly excel at soloing things, even if you do have a lot of gear. I only have the 1 kick. Nightborn? When I say tall, I basically mean taller than a gnome, or a goblin or a Volpera. So no gnome, goblin, Volpera. No dwarf. But like human, maybe. Maybe one of the elves. I'll need to look at it. Maybe an undead. No luck. No luck. Alright, scrap. Track scrap. I get so used to how like big and wonderful the direction tracker is for the jobs, so that whenever I'm trying to get to somewhere that's not a job, even if I have like the polyhedron, it's a little bit tough to see. Alright, we made it. No, this is the world quest again. Oh no, here it is. Oh, I missed it! I missed it! Did I miss it? I missed it. Did I miss it? I can't tell. I'm pretty sure I missed it. Yeah, it's dead. It's real dead. Alright, where's the next one? I guess I'll go to the middle. Lost my streak. Oh, it's okay. You've got a perma streak in our hearts. Favorite for Slinky Cloth is Nightborn. I haven't had a female human in a while, but I've done female human locks before. It's not like they're very original for me. But I don't have a female human that I'm currently playing, and I do like them as casters a lot. Hi, sweetie. You went up? Mechanims. Oh yeah, I forgot about Mechanims. I was like listing off all the short races and I completely, forgot Mechanims. I need to trim your nails. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? You want to sit on the chair arm? You want me to boost it up for you? It's a little low right now. Yeah, I would like an undead warlock.
There go the dark views. Doing their doing bad thing.
Doing bad things. Alright, we found the scrap job. I'm digging. I need 100 cans for the chet list is why I'm doing this. I no longer need anything. Get these. I no longer need... What? Are they not in my bars properly? Oh, it's the wrong one. Hang on. Where is it? Cash it. Extreme. There we go. I no longer need any cosmetics from this, I'm pretty sure. I think I got all of it. I have all of the vintage stuff. I guess I need armor from the gunk-covered thingies. You know, that's not too bad. But mainly just doing this for chet list. Although it's not a bad source of market research either. My hands are a little cold. Hi, kitty. Hi. You're purring so loud. You're such a nice kitty cat. You're so sweet. You're such a nice girl.
Nothing good left in this pile. On to the
Nothing good left. Okay. So, they don't tell you how close you are. They just tell you when you've done it. But it'll probably take about 3 jobs, if I had to guess. But yeah, Anthus is going to need to do delves, and Anthus is going to need to do... I just want to do my chet list here. Basically just weeklies and delves, I think, at first. That's basically how I geared up Boppin. I'm curious as to how early Anthus will be able to manage 8s. I know that I did it on Boppin at, like, I don't know, 6... What was it, 10, 15? Maybe? Maybe even below that. We did it real slow. Real careful, but we did manage to get it done. And my Bran is a higher level now than he used to be, so I think it'll be fine. Hi, kitty cat. How you doing? Paladin, very good for delves. Yeah, plus I want to figure out... I want to try ret. I'm gonna need to get some WoW head specs. That's the one part of like any new character that is like kind of the buzzkill part is when you're like, hang on a second, I need to pull up a guide. I gotta read for a minute. What am I doing? What are these buttons for? Like, I just want to start pressing things. I don't want to learn anything, but I will.
Get that out of here.
There we go. Now I can use my buff. I got Boppin up to 650, so I don't see any reason why I can't get Anthus pretty close to. At least like 640s, I feel like is a good end level bar for alts. Oh, and Galagio garbage, love to see it. Bunch of builders, suspended final verdict, single target, divine storm for AoE. It sounds fun. It looks flashy, like literally flashy, like a light bulb. Okay. Anything good? Oh yeah, we're waiting around 37 seconds. And I got another Warbound Adventure neck that I can save. Warbound Champion Plate Chest, although I'm pretty sure he just got a veteran. Oh, I think I might save that if we're gearing up another alt. You never know if I'm going to want to gear up another... Well, a plate character, really? What am I going to do? A warrior? Maybe. I could do a warrior. Or like a Death Knight? Death Knight era? Wormbin! Wormbin! This is one of my only alts that I like haven't deleted that is still sitting around at level like 20.
Grab your gear and let's go.
Old Shadowproofs from BFA with the Void Form stacks? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I played Shadow as a main spec from late MOP until Shadowlands, and Shadowlands is when I started healing more so than DPS. Wonder if we can make it to Ephemeral Agent. You get Divine Hammer? This is your Void Form. Oh.
These rats are making a mess of our operations. Get them out of our way.
Playing Hunter for 15? I think it's time for a change. What if it's your true love? What if it's your calling? Dim lighten and absolutely no airflow. Ooh, that hurts. After this, actually, I need to take a break, a little midstream break. I might be a minute or two, I might not. It's hard to say. I gotta make a phone call. I hate making phone calls, but maybe the adrenaline of knowing that I've got stream waiting for me will make it less scary. Nice, okay. I am going to stick myself somewhere safe. Maybe the hotel. I'll just run back to the hotel real quick. And then I will be right back. Okay. Okie dokie, I'm back. Thank you very much for your patience. Kitty cat, have you been streaming for me? Have you been watching the stream? Good stuff. Good stuff, manager cat. Miss Kira. Kitty held down the fort for you. Appreciate that. I managed to leave a message, so I'm just going to keep my phone on here, so if I get a call back, I can get that. But otherwise, I think we're... Oh, shit. Surge pricing. We gotta go. I got a weekly this would be good for. Hang on. Turn on jobs. We don't need to do 10 of them. Although, I wouldn't say no, just because, you know, more chances at a mount. Arrived at Hovel Hill. But I mainly just need to get a surge chest. Although the fact that the next one is the purple one is a little bit sketchy. Sometimes you don't make it to purple. We'll see. We'll do our best here. Because I want to be gearing up this. I'm getting all distracted trying to get my chat list filled out. Shipping and handling bugged for anyone? It has for me in the past. It has been fine for me today though. Today's been doing well. I am on Lightbringer, North America.
There go the dark views, doing their doing bad thing. Go do your doing
Dark
good
views?
thing and make them stop.
Okay.
Hey, you! We got a mess that's out of control here. Could use a few hands to sort it out.
Have mess with chat list, should I be? It's not mandatory, but there are a couple of things you can get from it. The main reason I'm doing it is because you can get reputation from it with the cartels. So I'm trying to get my Steam Weedle to Exalted at the earliest opportunity. So every chat list that I turn into the Quartermaster directly will get me 500 extra Steam Weedle rep, and you can do that across alts. Each alt will get one free chat list per week without needing to farm the cards or anything. So that's why I'm doing it. Another reason would be if you wanted extra Valor Stones on a character, turning the chat list to chat directly is a good way to get Valor Stones. And if you are a collector and you want to collect all the cosmetics from the zone, then you're going to need to turn in a lot of them because you got to turn in 100 of them to Chet directly. So no rep, but just the Valor Stone thing. You do that 100 times to get the Part-Timer achievement, and you need to do that to get the Chet Pack, which is like a jet pack, one of the jet pack recolors. Do that? Ew. Yeah, it's a lot. They don't take too long to do. but it's because it's just like the one free one per week on your different characters starting early. The earlier you start, the better. It's not going to be a huge chore every week unless you have a ton of characters, but the faster you can do it, the better. It looks like surge pricing went away. I don't think I'm going to get that. I could try doing just a batch of jobs for the sake of a mount chance, or we can pivot and do scrap instead. I surely have to buff the miscellaneous mechanica drop rate. I would love to see it buffed. I don't know if they'll do it or not, though. That's hard to say. How fast can I do this? I feel like the last batch of 10, really, I only got slowed down on the slime thing. I think that, generally speaking, we're going pretty fast here. Only had 3 since the beginning. Yeah, I'm on 2, so I'm right there with you. I can't believe all the things says I'm gonna need 113. I wonder if that's like, if there's like transmog in there as well, or if that's just 113 for all the mounts and pets, because that's crazy. That's so many. And I've been like really trying to stay on top of doing like the big silver wares too across different characters. Got those up. I don't think I'm doing a perfect job at that, but each mount is 25? Oh man. Those are going to be like sort of prestige mounts for people that really go ham on Undermine. You're going to see those and be like, oh man, that person goblined out. They really meant it. I think I'm going to try and do Gutso while I'm up here. If I can. Oh no, he just died. Bummer. Oh, I got the tip chest. Nice. Sometimes that just happens. Like, well after the surge pricing is over, it's just like, you know what? Sure, here. Here you go. Counts. The new B and L and Euro mounts. Yeah. I never did get those. I feel like those were faster, though. I guess I'm just saying that because I didn't get them, so I don't know how hard they are. Worked on them passively. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think at this point I'm going to do my batch of 9 jobs just because quality assurance. Garbo punch gut. Oh, this is the knife thing. I'm trying to get in the habit of looking at the name of the job and really learning how to get to each of them.
I got just what you need.
B and L and Ear were easier, ironically. Mm-hmm.
Dollface, honey bunches. You're my favorite driver.
Whenever she calls me honey bunches, I always imagine that she's about to say honey bunches of oats. I really got that one smashed into my brain. Sign seal. We got a package. Where's the package? Behind us. Generally speaking, they have you 180 once you pick the thing up. Oh, that was pretty close.
You do the work.
Sheena's definitely an alt-friendly thing.
That's a win-win for me.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I need to be more organized. Maybe there's like a nice little weak or something that checks off those rares on your alts, so that I would have like a little list of like which ones I still need to keep an eye out for in a character, and I could kind of like work through it. That sounds like the kind of thing that someone might have. Let's be honest, we're doing this quest for the chance to be called Angel Face. Driving through those rows of cans is a checklist item? Oh. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Because your chat list items are going to change list to list. I don't know if that one's come up for me.
Now get back to work,
It would be
Toots.
nice. We didn't have cans. Hormone violence. The fishing one is crazy. 50 is like so many. Compared to the other objectives here. Same thing with catching 5 battle pets. Like, that's a project. Oh, it's right there. Right there. If you could just get through this alleyway. Yeah, because running through a bunch of those cans seems like way faster than some of them. That would be nice. Absolutely no airflow. Alright, I did my batch. I did not get any... Oh, right by the garage. Did not get any,
What do you need?
Am I in combat? I want to put the wild fuel one back on. I am in combat. Now, chat lists are different. I think they're to some extent randomized. My alts will have different ones week to week. And like within a week I'll do a different list on each character. I just want to turn this back to wild fuel. Hang on.
Enjoy your
Kind of want to do one more scrap job just because it's going to be 200 resonance crystals. I'm going to have to figure out what my 4th chat list item is going to be. I don't want to fish. Oh, I could do a side gig. I can do one of the side gig quests. You don't have to do all of them. One of them was really easy. One of them was just the rocket thing. That's probably what I'll do. So we're going to unjob. Get back to the rocket. Turn around. Although, you know, if you want to pay me 1,000 gold, I'll do a lot of things for 1,000 gold. I think this is pretty quick. This is a different kind of pipe freezing. Legion had 7 fishing people reps. Yeah, they used to be sort of cheesable because you could do them in a raid group, and in a raid group people would be spam summoning like the little bosses. And I think those gave like decent progress. I remember cheesing those in groups. I think they take a lot longer if you're going to do them solo. It's one of those things that was faster at the time. Sometimes still groups. Oh, that's good. If you join the achievement Discord.
Good work. I'll be sure to send someone with the Defroster Pro we're testing later.
987 gold I get to keep. Took me ages to figure out how to gain stacks for one of those side gigs. I think when in doubt, you can always just sit in a blood pool. But I kept cleansing my stacks by accident. I'm really just gonna do the Coolant Matters one here.
Stay sharp.
That's all I need to do.
Get it done.
Interested.
200 resonance crystals. We need them. They matter. It's just one more scrap job anyway. It's good for market research. We'll do that after this. Yeah, this is the fastest one if you just need to do one. These side gigs, I feel like, on average, take longer than you expect them to. I guess they're once a week, but they don't give that much rep. I don't know. I've been doing them. Flying around looking for something to click. Oh, yeah. Do feel a little out of place. Yeah, I don't know that the patch, like, needed them, strictly speaking, but... Oh, I have to turn it in. I'm like, wait, why won't you give me my credit? Yeah. You gotta turn it in. That would help. Good day. How you doing? Good day to you. I'm doing okay. I'm keeping it together. Same thing.
You got a problem?
Here we go. And then we'll turn our chest.
Which side you on? Watch it out there.
That's 10 resonance crystals. Oh, and some cloth legs that I needed an appearance for. Not too bad. Mild brief outrage, right? Nice. At least you only have to pick 4 things. That part's kind of fun. I think I'm gonna need to be doing those for some time, just because of how much rep we could get. Is there? Where's the scrap job? It's the Blackwater Marina one. If I wanted to do one more, wonder if I can make it in time.
These rats are making a mess of our operation.
Yeah, now that I'm a little more confident driving, the faster turbo makes a lot of sense. Let me see your hair. Shadow Snake, thanks for the 17-month resub.
Tag it up. We're done scrapping this one.
Appreciate it very much. I like your hair like it is now. Thanks. It's hair. You know, just keeps coming out of the head. Oh, thanks for the gift subs. Appreciate it. 5 gift subs. Oh, hang on. That's water. It's funny that my car can, like, jump over dumpsters, fly off of cliffs, but the second it gets a tire wet, it's just like, nope, I'm out of here. Can't do it. Can't do it. The butterfly known as the pearlescent butterfly, and it was from last month's trading post. So if you didn't do last month's trading post, you are plumb out of luck until they bring them back. There was a red one as well. I didn't buy that one. I have it frozen. I don't think I'm going to get it. I just kind of froze it just in case I changed my mind. Okay. I'm glad I didn't have any boost built up because I tried to tap it and I would have for sure crashed. Car is too fast for my hands.
What you need? Thanks for
Try if you're not happy with it, try playing around with the engine. Try different engines and see if another one is easier to handle. Because there are options that make it drive a lot more nicely. Hey, we're gonna turn in the chat list for reputation. That was the main reason we came and did this.
Trying to imitate my work.
I'm working on Steam Weedle, so I'm heading in here.
Think you got what it takes to race in the
Yeah,
big
good resonance crystals for doing this. That's nice.
Best deals
So,
in town.
yeah, you buy the finder's fee. You can start doing this as soon as you are friendly with one of the
I'll be
cartels.
waiting.
And it just directly gives you 500 reputation and then a little bit of gold. I suppose I should do this special assignment just because it's easy. But then we're gearing up Anthus for sure. Need to give us more ways to get trading post coins. What we get each month is not enough to buy everything. Yeah, that's very much by design. They do that for sure on purpose. They want you to be picking and choosing the things that you really want. No, you're never gonna get everything. Although keeping us in that state is definitely a great way for them to make build like desire for the currency so that they can then sell it with transmog packs and stuff on the shop. Works a treat, I'm sure. Bought the 3 mounts. That was expensive enough. Yeah, I bet. I just did 1 mount and 1 mog set this month, and so I think it was less than what I Yeah, I think I spent less than what I earned this month, so I think I'm still up. I've been saving. I have 5,000 and something tender, I think. Because I've sort of switched to not spending tender on something unless I really like it. And think I'm like honestly gonna use it. Yeah, 44.75. It was briefly at 5,000.
If
Okay.
Dogfuse thinks we're gonna roll over and let him have undermine,
Lovely.
they better think again.
Oh, I got 1,000 gold in that chest. That's nice. It's so hard not to want to just do all this stuff for gold, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm not farming raw gold right now. Anthus needs gear. Anthus can farm some gold. Anthus needs gear. Oh, Anthus needs transmog. Anthus is not looking so cute. Okay, I'm gonna get him his 4 weekly chests for keys first. We're gonna get him to 4 keys. I have 5 level 80 characters. Anthus was my 5th, and I just finished leveling him today. It is nearly time for the theater, so I think I'm gonna do that as one of my weeklies. We'll start there. And we have our Titan Disc Fragment quest on as well. Delves have been a good way for me to get gear. Oh yeah, there's like a little quest that you start with, isn't there?
Conversation initiated.
Participate. Perfect, okay. So that's the regular weekly. Another 200 resonance crystals. I'm gonna need them. Yeah, switch him to the Spirehawk for a while. He's been riding Blanchy for a bit. Heritage of the Earthen is the only achievement one that's not complete, but I think there's only achievements for like there's only achievements for those ones. I wonder if he needs to do Heritage. Oh no, he does have Heritage of the Sindora. I do have Belf Heritage. There may be an extra Paladin set though. Blood Knight? Did I do it? I might have done it actually. No, I didn't. Unless that's something else. I could still do the blood set, but I did do Belf Heritage at some point. That's good to know. I have another 6 druids to get to 80. They all need speed gear for dungeon farming old patterns. Yeah, blood set's pretty cool. What else does he have? He's got the judgment armor from the anniversary. He could be a plunder lord. Garden gnome. How many sets do I have? Oh, I have some old transmog collected too. There's a little wave of collected stuff. There's original judgment. My plate is lacking a little bit. Of course, we've got all this mop stuff from Remix in a few different colors. The siege set's kind of neat. Maybe it's just the weird wings on the head that I'm kind of enjoying. Oh, I love this set. I don't have it finished, though. I just love the shoulders. I do have the shoulders, so I could put those with the set. Oh, those are so cool. That's the normal color. Yeah, it's all about the purple. I know it's more of like a Draenei Paladin set, but...
Are you here to see one of our plays? The market
I'm reporting
draws
for
a
duty.
crowd on its own. If we assist them, their customers might stay for the show.
Fun quest, you get a mount and a weapon too. Oh. I don't think I had on my bingo card that Anthus would be number 5. Also, I am using a rat weapon And I'm not ret spec. Shall we stick ourselves into ret? Let me see. Wowhead ret paladin. See if I can grab just like a cheat sheet talent build. Delves an open world. Welcome to Templar Ret Paladin. Make sure we have all of our buttons on a bar somewhere. Don't know what most of them do. That's alright. That's alright. What's this one? Shield of Vengeance. What's... That's Judgment. That's Templar Strike. That's a builder. Alright, that's good. Final Verdict and Divine Storm. Those are my two spenders, right? That's an AoE and that's the single target. And then, that's an 11-second cooldown. Maybe that one goes more like there. I need something to hit. Are we all making Palielts right now? Also decided to get one going finally. Nice. Oh, he jumps! He flipped! He spun! He needs to get the lucky ring so that he can do that every time. Oh. Shiny things. I mean, I guess it's like any other class. You just press something when it lights up. That is a passive. That does not need to be on my bar. So many lights! Here. We'll put Wake of Ashes on the bar. Oh! It turned into Hammer of Light! I don't know what any of this is doing! I really should maybe have it read, but we could also just press... I mean, I know I have one builder and then a single target and an AoE spender, and then everything else I'm just gonna press whenever, right? Right, guys? That'll be fine. Sprightly Wildflowers picked. Judge target, dispense justice, profit, right? That'll be good. Should I do Delves as prot or ret? I could do ret and then have Bran DPS, or I could do ret and have Bran heal me. I could do prot and have Bran DPS. That would probably work. I don't think I would need Bran to heal. I think I'd have enough self-healing.
I don't remember them attending rehearsal. Show them out.
Shoo! I want to put him in a transmog outfit, but I know I'm going to be replacing his gear so fast that I want to spend a bunch of gold. I guess he has about 20k that he's picked up from something or another. Shield of Vengeance. That is an absorb that bursts eventually. That sounds like a good one to put here. Oh, Divine Toll. That's a good one. What's this? Contemplation. I don't think I need that to be keybound. As lovely as that is, I think we can take that one off the bar. Oh, what does this do? Oh, okay. I'm gonna put Shield of Vengeance up there. We can put Wog over there. That's freedom. Let's cleanse. There's Lay on Hands. I know that one. What is this? Final Reckoning. It's a paragraph. It has so many words. Call down a blast of heavenly energy, dealing a bunch of holy damage to all targets in the area, causing them to take increased damage from your single target abilities and 15. Okay, okay, that seems like a good idea. Let's do that. Let's stick that on the bar. Maybe right there. That'll be a good one. Blade of Justice, Wake of Ashes, Divine Toll. Lash out at your enemies. Apply Truth's Wake. Generates 3 holy power on a 30-second cooldown. Okay. Blade of Justice generates 2 holy power on an 11-second cooldown. Both of those are like AoEs, kind of. Okay. What happened to Crusader Strike? Where'd that go?
A set is hard work. You build it, fix it again. It's never finished.
It's a spell in R, but modified? Oh, it's Templar Strike now. Oh. That's on a 10-second cooldown too. Okay.
The market draws a crowd on
Okay.
its own.
Looks
If
like I
we
still have
assist
Hammer of
them,
Wrath.
their customers might
That's
stay
my
for the show.
execute. What you hang about? Flabby got a shackled Urzel! No way! Grants. I want to put on an aura, but then I'll never be able to take off my aura, right? I'm gonna be aura'd forever. I want Crusader aura. I want to run fast on my horsey. I'm gonna keep that one on forever and ever. I have like big gaps in my bar. What else? What do we need? Blinding light. That's my disorient. Freedom's a pretty short cooldown.
Lands beyond Kazalgar.
Does it make me any
call to
faster?
me.
No. Okay.
I will build a sturdy ship and sail to meet them.
Oh, you know what I need? I need an extra action button macro. I have one. I use blue cross swords for it. It's this one. There we go. That's always worth having on a keybind. A shackled Urkel. A shackled Urzel is a mount from... It's a mount from Antorus. I will show you. It's one of those horrifying nightmare fuel. This thing. This is the shackled Urzel. He's been doing mount runs. Yeah. Right. Seems like one of the more rare ones. It's a little bit annoying to farm because you need to get past A&R, and once you have the skip, you can skip past A&R if you like. But you have to, at the very minimum, unlock the skip. At least you now only need to unlock it once.
I cannot let it damage the ship.
Crescent gold and resonance crystals. What is this one? Final Reckoning. Just pressing anything. What a handsome mount.
I have reached the shore beyond. But who are these strange creatures?
It freaks me out on Paladin that my buttons change. Like I'll press a button and now it's a new button. My normal classes don't really do that very often. Like sure, Void Form will change to Void Bolt when you're in Void Form, but like for the most part they stay put, you know? Like I feel like I've just read one and then I use it and now there's something new there.
I see the wisdom in our directives.
What's up with that?
They were protecting us
Okay.
from the Outlanders.
That gave me a veteran shoulders. I actually didn't need veteran shoulders. It looks like my cheat sheet says that my talent, or my stats rather. Best talent builds. What about my stat priority? Stat prio. For Templar, Mastery Crit, followed by Haste and Versa. So, Mastery Crit. That's easy to remember. It's kind of like my Holy Priest. I just wanted to check and see if those new shoulders were better. Nope, the ones I have on are perfect. Okay. There are versions of Rit that won't do that if you want. I just need to get used to it, I'm sure. I want to turn this in and see if there's anything. Nightfall Sky Reaver. I wonder if I can afford it this month. That's War Spear. I got my 2 pieces of veteran loot, and I got 2 keys. So I'll need to do another 2 weeklies. Awakening the Machine is pretty straightforward, and that'll be a fun one to kind of use my red buttons again. And then I think I might try to do the Undermine one, actually. next, or I could do a world quest one as well. Actually, I could just do the Titan thing. I am not Alliance. They're not going to let me through that portal. All right, War Spear. Downstairs, maybe? Downstairs. I'm at level 598. We're just getting started. Okay. It scared me for a second. I couldn't find it. I thought maybe there wasn't a portal after all. We can see what they say about rotation. How to play Ret Paladin. A, try not to waste holy power. Don't overcap it, alright? Keep expurgation active. Hang on. Expur what now? I don't see it. Judgment debuffs applied to all enemies. Significantly buff your other damage. Blade of Justice. That's my 11-second cooldown one. Keep that active, alright. And then 3, prioritize using spenders when able, since many things generate extra holy power. So if you got power to spend, then spend it.
May these goods serve
Okay.
you well.
How many Time Warp badges do I have if I wanted to bring them all over? Because you need 5,000 for that mount. Oh, I've got 4,000. I don't have the Nightfall Sky Reaver. I would need another 1,000. Alright, well, that's good to know. It's alright. Been a while. Like the short hair. Looks good. Well, thank you. No longer have to go Silvermoon Undercity Orgrimmar. There's now a portal in Silvermoon straight to Org. Didn't learn that until after I made the extra trip. Oh no. I can't remember the last time I went back to Silvermoon. And I'm a Blood Elf. Is there a portal in here? There's a portal in here, isn't there? I'm gonna go do Awakening the Machine. That's what I'm gonna do. Or should I do a Delve? Maybe I should do a Bountiful Delve because I have 2 keys already, so I can start looting some loot out of them. And I've got my 2 veteran pieces from weekly chests already, so while I can get more keys from doing them, I won't get any more loot. So if I want easy, straightforward, give them to me right now epics, then Fungal Folly is the place to be. Let's see if I can do it on an 8. Why not? Who's to say that I can't? Could also do another 5-time walking dungeons at some point if I was feeling really up to it to get 636 piece. Like doing delves as a tank with brand DPS, goes quick. I'm gonna try the first one as Ret, and then if I hate it, I'll try the next one as Prot. Also, I can't walk around like this anymore. I don't know what set I'm putting on, but something. What do we got? We have, I mean, he's got like his regular armor sets here. Maybe with like a nice sword or something, a nice big axe. Sure. 600 gold well spent. He's gotta let his thighs breathe, man. Let's do an 8. It says recommended for adventurers level 639 and up. That is not me. But we're just gonna do our best. I have some incontinental takeout. Precisely the kind of takeout that you want to eat. And we're gonna... Yep, that's what we got. Don't have any more consumables than that. We can eat some, we can get a Bran food buff as well. Bran, if you could be so kind as to... Oh, I genuinely don't know what I wanted to do. Damage, maybe. We'll try brand damage. Let's see how it feels. It might be kind of rough because I'm under-geared. I'm gonna give it a go. This is not going to be a fast elf. But it'll be great gear if we can do it. Okay. Hobgoblins really hurt too.
Charging. Move.
Oh, that was my thunder. I'm trying to press my top buttons first. And then if I have to spend my spenders on Word of Glory,
Charging. Move.
then that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if that's ideal. Hang on, that's my AoE. We want to use a single target one. You know, for 598, that's not bad. I don't hate it. Those hobgoblins hurt. Those are one of the hardest packs to tank. Oh, hey, they tell you that your Nemesis Strongbox has been upgraded. That's kind of nice. I'm not very good at playing with the spores. I never really bother to pull enemies into them. Okay. This. This.
Gruntle.
This. Time to go all out. Okay, it hurts. It for sure hurts. We're gonna feel this. I'm gonna need to put, oh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna need to put my, my Wog onto a better keybind here. Yeah, maybe I'll put another one of them. I don't know. I'm using it a lot. I don't know if I should be, but don't stand there.
Let's have a quick sit down to recover.
Okay. Decaying shrooms dispersed. Alright. Oh, I know this one. So we'll clear a little space around them because they're gonna cause some... Okay. I do what feels like a lot of... Oh no, that was Brand. I was gonna say, I do what feels like a lot of damage, considering. And then I looked at my details and it's like all Brand. Wow, I'm doing so good. Good. Oh my goodness. I've always been a paladin on the inside. For the light, etc. Okay. Interesting that Flash of Light's instant. I fully expected it to be a spammable cast, but instant on a 6-second CD is fascinating.
Your mana is looking low.
My mana! My mana's low. Oh no. Okay, we did our shroom. Here's Underpin's well-connected friend. Let's give that a go. Expurgation. Oh yeah. I think I do more damage than my hunter. Certainly at this level. That one's final verdict. Okay. We've upgraded our strong box. Very good. I'm gonna need a few of these.
Gruntle.
Getting out of the way of that. Maybe I'll try actually dragging something into one of Brand's traps.
Gruntle.
Never mind, they don't move. There goes that idea. Yeah, it must be a talent I have. I grabbed the Wowhead Delve / open world build. So that's what I'm using for the moment. There's no real reason for me to keep herbing and mining except for the fact that, I don't know, I just made 13 gold. Wow. Looks like there's another one maybe over this way. So, Divine Shield of Vengeance, rather. That is a...
Gruntle.
1 minute cooldown. I really ought to be using... Oh, I stood in that. That's my own fault.
I know you could do better than that.
Really should use that quite frequently. It's going to be really interesting when we get to the last boss. I want to run this whole delve like this to see how it feels when we get to the end. Bran, you coming? Hang on. I got more takeout. Oh, I lost my brand food buff. I wonder if at this level it like really matters. I cannot stand in anything like this. What's that? That's bubble.
Gruntle.
He's enraged, I think is why he's hitting me so hard. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing great. No! It's because of the channel. I'm too slow in the channel, so if I walk into a spore, I'm dead. Oh, man. I really don't want to have to respect my brand, but I might have to do it. Oh, he made a campfire at the bottom of the sea. That's nice. I can't sit and eat that. It won't let me eat. Brand, please. I think I guess what I need to do, if we're going to be really extra about this, is trigger the spores early before I start channeling to remove that shroom. If I'm going to be really stubborn and I want to finish the whole delve like this, and I only have 3 deaths left. If you can make your mana low, you'll get him into the campsite. I don't think I have a spammable heal in this talent spec. Flash of Light does cost mana, but I don't think it's not very spammable. But yeah, maybe he'll put down some more food if over here. You do have a lot of self-healing. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trigger that and then move. Trigger that, wait until he starts to blow up, then move. Because while I'm doing this, I cannot move out of those fast enough. Because this slows you down a little bit. Okay. That's funny. I'll be careful of that next time. Alright, shall we do the treasure crab? I think I'm gonna need all the powers I can get. I'm trying to just like use all of the lit up buttons and also heal myself as much as we need to here. Oh, I did that in a terrible order. Bran, if you could make me a little snack. Oh, I got some companion experience. Alright. Final reckoning. I need to use that way earlier. Taking a break. Alright, we're also switching to Devora. every little bit of protection's gonna help here. What's this one? That's Blinding Light. I need to remember that.
Look around. There's treasure.
Yeah, I've never really worried about the spores too much because I'm so used to playing arranged.
Nice.
I'm getting great companion experience. Like, my brain is leveling right now. That's nice. It looks like I need to be on this island. I'm just gonna swim around. Oh, Avenging Wrath is only a minute. Okay. Need to really make sure I kick that.
Frontal. Frontal. Frontal.
I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared.
Frontal.
Okay. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. My mana's low. That's true. We're gonna clear all these. Okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Make that spore explode. Just so we don't get stuck in it. Same thing with these guys, because I just do not trust it. We're doing 3 of 5 spores. 3 of 5 mushrooms. We're doing great. This is going to be number 4. Oh, I can cleanse his poison. That's nice. Poison or a disease. One of the two. Reminds me of Rick Reverb a little bit. No! Careful! I can't afford to die! Okay, okay. Oh yeah, they respawned. Watch out for the for the spores. Okay. Alright. We got this. Last one's gonna be up here, up ahead. Fungal Folly is my least favorite delve on Rat. You're doing well. It's exciting! I can see why these mushrooms would be really annoying for melee. Especially like with this combo where you're like slowed down. We're doing okay. We're doing alright. Nemesis packs rise. We have one more Nemesis pack left to do. Oh, I remember this. You have to get up there, I think, is what you have to do. I remember I got stuck on this. And then this lets you jump over. Okay. Where's our last shroom?
Nice.
Up that way. Alright, so I'm gonna just kind of curve around. Take my buff. I don't trust us not to pull these guys, so we're gonna do it. Almost there. I am not touching the Easy Mine Iron Claw. That is not how I die. Okay, so there's aggressively lost hobgoblins with a ton of spores. I want CDs for this, honestly. I want Final Reckoning. I want Divine Toll. I want Avenging Wrath. I want everything. I've been Wake of Ashes-ing really early because it's a 30-second cooldown, but I think I should probably Blade of Justice first. If it's that important to keep my Expurgence going. Bran, do you think we have this? Are we good? We have Blinding Light. That's on equals if we need to CC them. We're gonna dodge spores. We're gonna dodge charges.
Charging. Move.
We're gonna
Charging.
press as many
Move.
cooldowns as we can.
Charging. Move.
Hang in there.
Oh, thanks, Bran.
Charging. Move.
Okay, only a little close. Only a tiny bit close. This will heal me. Okay, I now need to trigger basically all of these spores without getting hit by them before I mess with that, before I mess with the,
There's treasure close by.
the mushroom. It is a little bit fun doing your very first week of delves on a fresh character because something that is normally like very routine and very kind of just like autopilot becomes like every moment is life and death. Alright, we just need to defeat Spin Shroom. Okay. Imagine Nemesis shows up. I'm not gonna worry about trying to clear spores. They're just gonna come back anyway.
I'm going all in.
Whirlwind. Watch your step. Whirlwind. Watch your step. Whirlwind.
We did it. That is the hardest I've ever gamed in a melee since the Mage Tower. Travnar, thank you very much for the brand new Prime sub. I appreciate it. That was a 8 delve on my 598 rep Paladin, who I just hit level 80 on. And that's a great way to begin to learn what your buttons do, because you're going to need them. I hope we got a good piece of loot. We should get champion loot from that. Couple of ruined crests. We got legs. I had veteran legs, but still. I'll take it. I will not say no to that. Holy moly. I think the next one that I try, I'll do one more. I think I'm going to try a different setup. Either healer Bran or maybe I'll... I know I want to stick with rep for a little bit because I think it's good for me to kind of try to figure out what is going on with it. So I think I'm going to maybe healer Bran the next delve. My brand was level 63, I believe. Yeah, 64. And I'm gonna pop him into healer for the next one. So let's leave, and then we can use our Delvabot to get to another one. I have one more key ready to go, and we'll see what we can do. See if it's any easier. It might not be. Maybe 200 gold's not too much to spend for a couple of pieces of gear, actually. Hang on, let's Traders, Gilded Brutosaur. I'm just gonna try to replace some of my 530 stuff. So we're looking for basically anything that's not. Oh, one moment. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We're good. Oh, okay, I'm excited. We're here. We were gonna do one more delve. Welcome back. Brandon's not a terrible tank. I was looking at doing maybe one more. Oh, maybe. Let me see. What you doing? now that I have proven that I can do at least one of my own, I'm wondering if I can get Flappy to run me through my next delve to make it a little faster, because that call took a little longer than I thought. You want to do a delve? Let's see the bountiful delves today and see if any of them are delves that I need for my achievement. We got Side Street Sluice, Skittering Breach, Spiral Weave. I do need Skittering Breach. I need Skittering Breach. Skittering. That is in. Oh, you'd think it's in Ashkahet, but it's not. It's in Hellafall. All right. Yes, please. Get into my my regular guild here. I like doing just the one rite of passage delve just to prove to myself I can do it on my own, and then I get my friends to carry me. I'm so cheesy. It's like it doesn't really matter, but I just needed to know, you know? I needed to know if I could play it on my own. Also, if I'm in my guild, I should probably send a note for me, Hazel. Oh, perfect. Already done. Alright, I'm going to Hellafall, which means we're going down the core way. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. My ringtone, to be honest, scared the daylights out of me. I have Crazy Frog as my ringtone because I'm very cool, proud millennial, living my dream, and it's turned up really loud to make sure I don't miss important calls. And nothing gets you hyped to answer the phone quite like Axel F. You have as much health as my Earth Ellie. Thank you. I'm taking that as a compliment. Oh. Man. Lately I've been taking calls with like my laptop open and a huge like Word document, because I'll have like my pre-call notes of like, okay, I need to make sure I say this and get these questions answered and find out this thing, and then I'll end up like writing up like a ton more things like while I'm on the phone. But it's nice to be able to do that, because if I don't make notes while I'm on the phone, I'm never gonna remember any of this, and it's all like really important. Yeah, let's do an 8, please. I am terrible at finding the entrance to this one. This one really, I struggle with this. I tend to do a bunch of laps before I get in. Heal brand or tank? Let's try heal. We're gonna use Flabby's brand. He's a little bit of a higher level. So close. There we go. There we go. That's the stuff. I hope I get a good piece of loot. I have a key. I have a coffer key. I could use oh yeah, I was gonna buy armor and then I completely forgot. I was gonna buy greens. That's okay. We're fine. I got totally distracted. I totally forgot to buy greens. Oh yeah, I was gonna do it and then the phone rang. That's right. Okay, I'm getting my food buff. Oh, I'm chilly. I'm cold. Make my blanket nest a little bigger. Okay. Ret Paladin time. I'm going. Looks like we got intern on the left.
Those ships are coming for us!
I just need to make sure I don't like pull a bunch of— I don't think there's any world in which I rip aggro off of Flabby. I think that if I'm Ret and he's Flabby, I think this is a great chance for me to just kind of target dummy it up. Which is that one? That one's Divine Storm. That's the AoE. Templar's Verdict is the single target. I'm doing 1,000,000 damage. I know it's AoE, but still, for $5.99, it's not so bad. I'm pretty happy. One of my friends plays a Ret Paladin and he makes it look really fun. Okay. I don't think I needed this story.
Gruntle.
I'm having a hard time finishing the stories that I need for the Glory the Delver meta. I want to get it done, but like you have to have the right stories come up. There's no real two ways about it. Super fun. Love Templar with all the hammers slapping down. Where do they come from? Who's handling the hammer budget? I think my goal is to use my cooldowns and keep them cooling down because they all seem pretty short. Like you got a lot of 1 minutes here in Ret, so I want to like make sure I'm using those and not holding them onto them for the apocalypse. And I also want to make sure I'm spending my holy power, which is kind of a struggle for me.
Watch your step.
Oh.
Keep moving.
No. They're on to me. Better luck with the stories when I started checking non-bountiful as well. That is an idea that shockingly has not occurred to me. I never thought of that. And you know, I was doing it actually when I was doing non-bountiful delves when I was leveling, because none of the delves are bountiful while you're leveling. But as soon as I got to level cap, I was like, well, of course I'm gonna do bountiful ones. I need the brand XP. That's a good idea. All right.
Gruntle.
As much Templars verdicting, as many Templars as we can verdict here.
Gruntle.
Oh, I can
Gruntle.
hit him. Okay.
Those ships are coming for us!
I have a feeling this is going to be a tiny bit faster than my last delve. What's that one? Wake of Ashes. And that's my Templar Strike, which turns into Templar Slash. Sometimes I get like a proc.
Gruntle.
I'm assuming I should press any button that glows. That sounds like a
Gruntle.
smart idea. Okay. Oh, we've upgraded a strong box. That's good. I think time walking will be good for gearing Anthus this week. Just getting the box if I can. Oh, pipe-filled chest. Plus we got some goblins over here.
Nice find!
Charging. Move.
Okay, now I'm in AoE, so I want to make sure I'm using Divine Storm. Okay. That's actually doing a little better. Plus I have Hammer of Justice. That's always fun. Big fat, like 5-6 second stun and a 30-second cooldown. That is awesome. Button that Wake of Ashes turns into needs 5 holy power. So you could pull a little bit of it to use right away. Oh. I like the Lay on Hands is a 3-minute. I kind of thought it was like 15 or something crazy. Because I need it a lot. I need a variety of hands.
Gruntle.
Wickervash's is the red one.
Gruntle.
I'm just scared of pulling Holy Power because I'm like not really good at the things that it makes. And it looks like Wake of Ashes generates 3, so I guess I would only need 2 pooled. I'll try and think about that a little bit. Hodge used to be a 1-minute CD, and I was very surprised when they changed it to 30 seconds. It seems crazy good.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
Those ships.
Smell that? It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
Interrupt.
I'm excited to have interrupts too. I've got like a nice little short cooldown melee interrupt. I've got Hammer of Justice. I've got Blinding Light. I'm going.
Interrupt. Gruntle.
Yeah, I feel like this won't be super complicated to play once I get used to it, but it's definitely a lot of new buttons right away.
Gruntle. Interrupt.
Judgment takes 20%. Oh. So I do want to use a lot of judgment. I need to be very judgmental.
Gruntle.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I got the Algari damage dealer delve achievement. I didn't realize I was close to that. Nice. All right, what did we get? Tinderbox to sell. Under coins. Da -da 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 -da. Boots! I needed boots. I had 532 boots. Those are over 100 item levels up for me. Nice. Plus, not bad XP from a brand too. Thanks. Yeah. I need another key before another one. That's what I'm about to get to. Nice. Think you can buy one for 1k coins. Only 500 coins on me. I'm baby. Hallowfall Weekly. Maybe I'll do the Hallowfall Weekly, because if I can just get enough remnants to radiant remnants to turn in 4 quests. You don't have to do any of the actual like quests in Hallowfall, like in the Keyflame area. You just have to. Oh, Belladar's up. You just have to like light the fires. That's it. So you need 12 radiant remnants. They're unfortunately not account wide, so you have to farm. You have to farm them, but they're not too bad. I wonder if I can make it to Belladar. I don't know why I want to make it to Belladar. I have Belladar's mount already. It's just kind of funny that it's just up. I suppose it just spawned.
For the Arathi to survive, we must settle in lands shadowed from Belladar's light.
I took a bit of a YouTube break. I definitely made some YouTube videos pretty recently, though. I did one on the Blizzard channel, and I did a set of raid guides. I'm not out of the game yet. Someone's pulling this. I don't know why I'm fighting this. What if I get another Belladar? Bonus Belladar.
maintain
All
the
right.
key flame requires
I did not get bonus
amassing a
spell.
reserve of radiant remnants.
Okay, we need
Search the
radiant
area.
remnants.
Gather the remnants from the land.
And if
or
we can
take
get them
from monstrous clutches.
from the stuff. Yes, please. There's one. Just need 4.
The lashrooms choke the life out of crops and farmhands alike. Parasites
There's
to
another
the
3.
Arathi in
Pretty good.
every sense.
I'm sure there's a better way to do this. 5. Oh yeah, the Reavers were good. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. I found that these harvesters had a pretty good drop rate for the shards. Holy moly! Nice. So that gave me, also I got a remnant touch. Oh, I got an adventure trinket, that's nice. I needed that. I'll take it. Over my 593. I must have enough remnants now. Oh, I have 11, I'm really close. Maybe this guy will give me number 12.
Power levels critical.
Cool. Perfect. Happy with that. Because then we could do one more delve and get another piece of champion loot. We're up to 606. I don't know why he's riding a nether drake. There must be some reason I put that on his bar. Here, we'll put a random favorite mount up. I wonder, I don't remember how many catalyst charges we have by default. It might be 3. I might be able to catalyze him 3 piece, and then I would just need 1 from, you know, Vault or something. LFR. I don't know if this is my era to tank LFR. Could be. I have no faith in farming LFR for tier, because like I just don't think it's ever worked for me. Oh, I got boots, but I had boots already.
You have our gratitude.
Okay, what if we do spiral weave? Question mark, or what's a good delve? Weave or sluice? Let's do spiral weave. It's closer. Turn this in just while I'm right here. Yes. Yeah, I guess it'll teleport me to one or the other.
In hardship, kindness. Find joy in the flame's light.
Delve a bot. It'll take me to a random bountiful delve. Weave it is. Whoa, nice. Alright, in for another 8. Let's get another piece of champion loot. Alright, this is the one with the grappling hook. This one's not too bad. Let's get a little food buff before we start. I'd say one of the more annoying things about early gearing is when you're just getting every piece for the same slot. Like, you're not replacing any of your gear. Oh, man. I guess I could probably still switch it out. Yeah, okay, good. I was gonna say, I got this new trinket. It's great, but it's only int. It's an int trinket. It doesn't do me a lick of good for Rhett. bad. Got explosives here. Oh no, that's a pipe chest. I need all the buffs I can get. Oh, that's right. These are the explosives that don't really glow or light up very much, so you have to really know what you're looking for. Did you get all the treasures? I did, yes. I finally finished the treasure achievement. It took me ages to get this particular story up, though, to get that one. I know exactly what you're talking about. Should we get out of the bombs? I wonder if that's new UI or if that's an add-on that I have that's telling me in such a big notification when my Nemesis Strongbox gets upgraded. I feel like that's new.
Watch your step. Frontal.
I like red. I think I want to make like a costume mog for him. I must have some fun two-handed weapons. I never tend to mog. I never get to mog melee weapons, particularly not two-handers. I must have something big and goofy that I could then build like a fun mog around. I think that would be a good time for an ult. I feel like I'm mashing Templar's Verdict or Final Verdict, and I guess it is doing some of my damage. It doesn't feel very impactful. I guess I'm still in baby gear.
Found a bit of gold.
Oh, I found a bit of gold.
There's treasure close by.
Okay, I'm loading the explosive. Very important. Very helpful.
Frontal.
And another one of them? Yeah. Okay. This is fun. This might be one of the more fun melee specs that I've tried. I'm enjoying it. Maybe it's just because I feel like I've got a lot of tools, or I've got a lot of buttons that feel like they're all doing important things. Even though I'm not super crazy geared yet. Understatement of the century. Okay.
Charging. Move. Interrupt. Charging. Move.
Sometimes I try to heal Flabby with my Word of Glory, and I expect it to do big things, and then it's just like, what? Just an itty bitty little heal. A lot of Ret's attacks are medium ranged. Nice to be able to attack while moving out of things away from the target. Yeah. I guess I'm a little worried whenever I use a medium range attack that it's just something that's like buffing me, but not like I should have been in range if I was gonna hit anything with it, but you can still use the button.
Move.
I don't think I'm saying that very well, but like, you know, Shield of the Righteous. You can still Shield of the Righteous with no target in range just to get your buff up if you want.
Watch your step.
I know that's not what's happening, but it's something that worries me.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
This one. Oh, can you can Wake of Ashes without? I guess it says it's a 14-yard frontal, so that's a decent range. Are we ready for the last boss? We are! Nice. Me and my horse. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Got a little lost for a second, but I'm good. I'm good. Okie dokie. This button. These buttons.
Watch your step.
That button. That button.
Run. Watch your step.
Uh-huh. Nice, that was so fast. Thanks, Flobby. Oh, and my brain leveled. He's 65. Plus I got spider senses. I guess we didn't spawn any Nerubians. Oh, there's so many curiosities here. But it's like so annoying because you have to get them and then you have to jump back and then you have to get them and then you have to grapple back. But brain XP. Also, I've missed more than a few of them, but that's okay. There's more, but that's fine. There's some experience. Some gold. What did we get in our bountiful chest? I got a belt. Ooh, I needed a belt. Nice. Plus, I saved myself the 200 gold I would have spent on a green one. Oh, that was a huge amount of item level. We're up to 612 now. Big belt. I got the back piece. I got the raptorial spine. Nice. That's going to save some undercoins. Oh, lucky day. And a trinket that has strength on it. Wow. Wowee. Oh man, good day. Also, we can go back to Dornigal. And thank you very much. Go back to Dornigal and turn in my weekly.
Smell that? It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
What do you think would be the hardest achievement to grind for you? I mean, like, I guess it's more of a feat of strength. I was gonna say rank 1. Rank 1 or even like a gladiator achievement, but if we put that aside and we think about something that I could do without transforming into a different person, probably Tamer. Pet battle, PvP, winning. How many do they want you to win for Tamer? A lot. Like 1,000? Yeah, and I've won 308 of 1,000. Still need underpin? Yeah, I do. I think I'll get another key from turning in this weekly. I'm a little over time though. I gotta think about having lunch. Do I need to go in there? I need to go in here. Speaking of achievements, we got a
I read about this.
AOTC this week.
Some time to think.
Pinnacle cache. Yeah, nice. Another key. More resonance crystals. Some gold. Love that. Very happy with that. I want to see. What is he needs? Bracers. He's got 483 bracers, like dragonfly bracers. A cloak. Also in the middle of Tamer. Not to mention the 5,000. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that. That's not. That is a big fat chunk of not happening for me. I think I just want to buy bracers and a cloak. Even if they're just green.
Have anything ancient
Armor,
to trade?
plate,
Needs
wrists.
to be at least 2 centuries old.
Item level. Perfect. Yeah, we could get some 600s. Crit mastery. And then a cloak would be great. Cloaks are a little more expensive. I don't think I'm gonna buy one. I think I'm gonna wait for one of them to drop.
Bring it to me.
Bracer should help though. Delving solo as a Shadow Priest is certainly doable. I found it a little more annoying than the other configurations that I've used. Because you're a little bit annoyingly squishy. And yeah, you could have Bran tank, but you don't really have the healing to keep him up. And you can have Bran heal, and that helps. But then you're still like tanking while casting, and it's just a bit... It's not my favorite. I tend to do Holy Delve with tank Bran. And I find that to be a little bit safer. What was I going to do? I was going to put those bracers on. Earth Forge Cuffs. There we go. That puts me up to 620. Nice! That's 40 item levels up for our day. I think I'm just going to put together a little bit of a... Let's see if we can find a fun mod. Bet you all the fun stuff is in two-handed maces. Spelunking Torch. Candelabra, for sure. That's a good option. If we're thinking newer things. Of course, there's some shovels. Yeah, what I would do is I would run a Delve as Shadow, because you'll certainly be able to do it. I would just run one and see how it feels for you. And then if you don't love it, then try out Holy. Try out Holy with Tank Brand and see if you like that better. Yeah, it's personal preference. I could just hit things with like a big rock. I kind of like that. Ooh, there's an ore. Ooh, that could be fun. Give me my swab deck swab set. With like a big ore. Don't I have... I do. It's a trading post set. I just gotta find it. Yeah, so we do Swashbucklers, Buccaneers. Either dashing or probably this one. And then we'll give them the ore. And then we'll hide these pieces for now. And see. What kind of incentive do you need to do the S-Priest Mage Tower Challenge and a boosted Trial-Geared Priest? Listen, some things aren't for sale. Some things are never gonna happen. Yeah, I like the one blue shoulder cape actually. It's a little floaty, but I think it'll be nice. Maybe on his other shoulder though, to be honest. Yeah. I'm not gonna wear the Vigilante mask, but I do think that he wears it better than anybody else so far. We could give him a little eye patch. We've got Plunder Lord eye patches. We also have, like, little caps. Not the tweed ones, but, like, we have the little sort of toques. He's got glasses as well. I'm kind of going for, like, a... I don't want him to lose his ponytail, though. Like, he's got some great... Yeah, he's got, like, great beanies and great, like, ship caps and stuff that would go with it nicely. But I kind of want him to keep his ponytail. So maybe the monocle is the way to go. In a technical term, we have so many different boat hats. Probably the brown one, I feel like looked better. Ship-shape Anthus. Wow, that ore is huge! I did not know it was so big. Look at it. It goes so high on his back. That's funny. Oh, yeah. He's ready. Perfect. Okay, I gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow morning for a Saturday morning live stream. I very much appreciate the company. I appreciate the patience with me as I jump in and out. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful beginning of your weekend and a wonderful, wonderful day.